this past Wednesday, I went down and caught the Tool concert, which was an incredible experience. I got to tell you guys, man, when it comes to live concerts, I genuinely feel like there's very few people who actually manage to do it like Tool. I knew they were coming into my city at a certain point, and the week of the show came, and I became aware of it. At that point, I decided to go and check out the tickets, and the tickets were down to $30 for this Tool show. So here's my rule. Basically, my thing is, like, if there's a show at a major market in a major venue, and the tickets are down to at least $30, that's definitely something that I'm willing to indulge in. Just because of the fact that concert tickets are so expensive these days. I was looking at Guns N' Roses at the same venue that Tool played. I was taking a look at their tickets, and I think the cheapest ticket for Guns was like $189 or some ridiculous price like that. So I saw online that the Tool tickets were down to $30. I bought myself a ticket. I headed down there, and I didn't get to see the opening act for my review, but I got to walk in just as Tool started their concert. And I have to tell you guys, man, from the beginning of their set, they absolutely bodied it. They did a lot of songs from their new record, Fear Inoculum. I think they opened up with that one. Then they went into, I believe, Jambi was the second song. The Pot was the third song. And here's the thing I like about Tool, by the way, as I load up a little bit of footage for us to look at. The thing about Tool is that they don't really care too much about playing their hit songs live. They more so care about just playing the songs that they want to hear. So obviously right now, they're very much interested in playing the songs from their latest record. So that's the majority of the songs that they played that night. And I got to tell you guys, man, I don't blame them. When you look at a band like Tool, who's had such a long career for 20 plus years now, you know, they're only going to want to do those hit songs so many times. They're only really going to want to play those tracks that you've heard that maybe we all know and love so many times. So I think the fact that they came out swinging with a lot of songs from their new record, their late, I guess it's not that new anymore. It's been over a year. But from their latest record, I think that really made a big difference for them when it came to the enthusiasm of their performance. We finally got some of the footage to load up here. So honestly, man, I started my night up in the nosebleeds, by the way. You guys are probably wondering, how the hell did I get tickets for $30? It's because I started my night up in the nosebleeds, and I made it a goal of mine to go down and catch these guys from the front of the lower bowl, as you can see here. So here's my rationale for this thing, because I'm the guy who at almost every single concert I've ever been to, I move down from the shit seats to the good seats. And here's my rationale behind this. For me, as long as you're not taking somebody else's seat, I feel like it's no harm, no foul when it comes to moving to a better seat at a concert. You don't want to block somebody else's view. Okay, that's a big one. And you don't want to be in the seat that somebody else paid for. But for me, it's like if you're not taking someone else's spot, these are perfectly good seats that are sitting there. I actually don't see anything wrong with moving to these seats. As a matter of fact, I might venture as far to say that it is wrong not to take those seats because they're going to waste. That's honestly the way that I see it. That may be an unpopular opinion, but that's just the way that I see it. So I went down and I found myself, guys, with the perfect view of Tool, as you guys could see here, for the entire night. So listen, I had a fucking phenomenal time. Tool is really an incredible band. I didn't really get into Tool as much when I was young because their songs, I think, were too long. I think the subject matter and the songs and all that was just too long. But overall, I would give this concert a solid, honestly, man, for what it was, it's a 10 out of 10. The reason I give it a 10 when I saw Tool is because there's not a single Tool fan who would go to this show and leave dissatisfied. If you want to go see these guys in concert, you 100% are getting your money's worth. Hey, thank you so much, Nathaniel. I really appreciate that, man. Nathaniel says I'm the best music channel on YouTube. Even a guy in a fucking priest outfit is still the best channel on YouTube. Thank you, my friend. So there's my review, guys, of Tool. I would give it, honestly, a 10 out of 10. One of the better concerts I've seen. I did see them once before, but this was way better. This was way better, 100%. So there's the Tool reaction, guys. Let me know if you guys have ever seen them down below. I'm curious if you guys have seen any shows lately.